from Masters of the Universe. That fucking movie kicks all the asses. They live, we sleep. What the fuck, man? Yes. Put the glasses on! Put them on! With that, we'll take a commercial break, because they live while we sleep.
We'll be right back.
John Carpenter films. I gave mine. Dave, do you have yours? I feel like Vampires is going to be on your list.
That one is not on my list.
Come on.
But no, I think we both like the same ones, actually.
In that order?
Well, I put Big Trouble before most of them, but
I never mentioned
Live.
my distaste for Big Trouble.
Loved They Live.
You know, it's bad that I didn't bring up The Thing, but...
I was just going to say, no, The Thing?
It's kind of weird.
Because I love that movie.
It's its own...
I would associate John Carpenter with that, I guess.
It's too good to associate.
It's too good for him. all the others have... They reek of John Carpenter. The Thing is its own entity of delicious.
Yeah, that's true.
The Thing transcends a lot of genres, and it's the most amazing
Yeah,
time
The
you can
Thing's
have.
just bad. You know, the key moment in The Thing is when you realize that you're the asshole now for thinking they're assholes for trying to kill the dog.
Windows!
That's when you're like, no, don't kill me, you guys are such fucking assholes! And then you're like, oh yeah, they should have killed the dog.
Anybody catch that?
Fuck, I'm stupid.
That pre-boot? Anybody catch that one?
No.
Alright, cool.
Didn't bother.
Sweet. Good stuff.
Did love The Thing, though.
It's 1 a.m. in Aurora.
Actually, The Thing does rate in my top 3. John Carpenter's films, you know.
Yeah. I'm beside myself on that one.
Gotta go with Halloween, of course.
Yeah.
And gotta go with Escape from New York because fuck yeah, Snake Plissken. So, I mean...
Yeah, the new Punisher, I brought that up in Toy Hounds. The new Punisher thing. He's got an eye patch and a scruff and a little bit of a mullet. I'm like, what the... Alright. Those are two tastes I can get behind.
But yeah, but then again, you're also getting towards Solid Snake, who is also
it's a rip-off.
Also a rip-off of Snake Plissken.
I was never good at those games except on NES.
Me neither, man. And what the fuck is up with the box that you turn over on yourself and with the eye...
You know they don't see you. You're in a box. Duh. You're a box.
Yeah, but it's the same box going around all this thing. It's like...
Well, look.
Didn't I just pass that box like crates ago?
Look, that box looks like all the other boxes. That's the whole trick.
Yes, but all the other boxes have the upside going up.
Yeah, but they're terrorist goons. They're not here to do shipping and whatnot. They're not from accounts.
They don't pay attention to this. They don't pay attention to the shipping manifest.
No,
where the shit is going.
That's not their job.
They're not from accounts receivable. They're just here to go. Okay, they're just here to make sure some asshole with a bandana doesn't,
slink around in the shadows
and stab them in the throat.
But
then he does because he's in that box. So
let
that be a lesson to you, boys and girls. Always look in your box.
Yeah.
Use a mirror if necessary.
You require 2 though? I don't know.
Look in your box. Make sure there's not a snake.
One to get the
Jesus
downside.
Christ, what are you trying to see? Kidneys?
One to get the downside, one to get the upside.
Down there, but
There's 2 sides to every Schwartz, right? So
it's not a snake in a box.
It's not a snake, baby.
It looks like a snake, but it opens further.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's the whispering penis snake of.
Yeah. Uh-oh, spoiler alert, don't watch Prometheus yet. It's the whispering penis snake.
Oh, yes, the whispering penis snake. And God help you when it opens its
I prefer
mouth.
Splinter Cell to Metal Gear.
What? Splinter Cell? Yeah, Splinter Cell was
I think
great.
that kicks more ass.
Vice versa for me.
Sure, but...
Always loved Metal Gear.
I love Metal Gear Solid and just that one. Because it was just, It was
it's the only one you've really played.
It was good fun jumps. No, I played some of the other ones. It's just, I prefer that one. Just
what
because
was the...
everything after that is just the same thing,
Jesus
only,
God.
they Japan it up and they try to make it bigger and crazier, like Sons of Liberty or whatever the hell that game was.
Everybody hates that one.
That game
You get to play as Raikou.
That wasn't the bad part. The bad part was at the end, after you fight, like, all of the Metal Gear. You're fighting Metal Gears like they're fucking Sentinels in your Cyclops. I mean, you are fighting all of the motherfuckers. Just fucking all of them. And then at the end of it, goddamn Revolver Ocelot has a 30-minute cutscene.
I remember that.
Where he talks at you.
You can't skip that
shit.
And
it doesn't make any fucking sense. He's just
not in English.
No, it was like listening to my crazy Uncle Jimmy when he was, when he was on painkillers and Night Train, just babbling about me, about the shadow government, and you see, we're in the cracks, and then we bought the Metal Gears, and then, I don't know,
Who'd you
Dude,
buy
that was
them
just the
from?
second one too. The fourth one was mostly
You
cutscenes.
buy Metal Gears?
I don't know what the fuck they. I don't know how they did it. I didn't listen to the guy. I tuned
was-
out after 5 minutes.
I was
went
gonna
and
say though.
I went and made a sandwich. I smoked a cigarette. I mean, I ordered.
Like you
I didn't
do.
make that sandwich. I ordered it. I ordered it from Jimmy John's. It was delivered to me. I ate it. I smoked a cigarette. The fucker was still talking, and it still didn't make any goddamn sense.
Who said taking down Sentinels like Cyclops? Was it you? Okay.
That was
name.
Tommy.
Again, handily. He has no limit on his ammo. It's his
true.
eyeballs. It's his one thing. I can't control it. I can't kiss a girl.
By the way,
It's on
I'm
my
actually
face.
amazed that this guy actually has the depth perception he does with only one fucking eye.
He's got 2 eyes. He just
got
has
2
one
eyes,
visor that makes it look like
Like
one.
Jordy
No,
LaForge.
I'm not talking about Cyclops. I'm
Oh.
talking about Solid Snake
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever.
Yeah,
The
that's
other
fair.
fucking asshole we were.
No, okay.
Well, look at it
suspension
this
of
way.
disbelief.
That's
He does-
Snake Plissken is just awesome, so we can forgive everything about
Yeah, but
that.
look at it this way. When Snake has to sight down his rifle, he doesn't have to close his other eye.
Bow,
You're not
bow,
supposed to close your eye when you sight down a
Just
rifle.
fucking
bow,
joking.
bow,
Okay.
bow, bow.
Uh,
I love the Escape from New York soundtrack.
I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to be the one to point this out. Snake has 2 eyes.
no, then
Big
later.
Boss has
later.
1 eye.
Later, Snake loses one. Does he not?
Nope. Big Boss lost an eye.
Well, fine.
But Snake was a clone of Big Boss.
You want to pee on the parade anymore, Dave? Or
I mean,
you
I-
done?
Look, Dave's just bringing facts. Okay, so
Snake Plissken, you may have escaped from LA. You may have survived Cleveland. But this is LA. And this
You said
fucking
LA
city
already.
can destroy anybody. What?
You already
Said
said
LA
LA
twice.
first. You said
I said LA? I thought I said
Yeah,
Escape
you
from
said
New York.
No.
you
Escape
said
from LA first. Fuck
Sorry.
Robinson. If you hadn't brought it up, no one would give a fucking a shit.
Actually,
wouldn't
everybody,
care.
we would have gotten more tweets. I'm sorry, people.
What tweets? How many fucking tweets? You didn't get the thing right, but only because that one guy pointed it out. Is he a Mythbuster?
Hey, you go. Look, new promotional opportunity. Every time we get something factually accurate, you go ahead and tweet us, and we'll shout you out for busting our balls.
I've been trying like hell to get that
But
John.
if you call us out and it's not a fact, it's just your opinion. Like if you call us out and say that movie wasn't bullshit, that movie was good, then we'll call you a fucktard and move right along.
I'm sure we'll make plenty of time
Oh, yeah.
for all of that.
Well, that's
Well, no,
'cause
if you actually give
well, that's
valid
'cause- that's 'cause
points and
we're-
stuff like that of why this movie
Nah,
was
fuck 'em,
actually
they're
good and
wrong.
stuff like that.
No, they're wrong.
Laura, you've been sad in the
You and
corner for so
Caleb
long.
over texting secrets.
What are you two doing over there? You're cackling. I don't know.
You're not that far
We're
away.
just listening to you guys. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
texting. Look, this is the army
Okay,
of
now
snarkness,
first off,
and
we
you're
can
saving
tell
all
you're
your
not
snark
listening
for
to
your
us, you're
texting.
laughing.
I'm on Twitter.
Pouring your honey in my ear whilst your knife is pointed towards my back.
I am winning followers for you guys.
Okay.
That's
all
what
right.
I'm doing too.
Well, what about John Carpenter? I fucking hate him. That's all you guys.
How are you guys winning
Fuck that
followers
idiot.
for
I'm
us?
good.
You're good on John
I
Carpenter.
wouldn't
You're
know
on
the difference
Twitter. Is
between
that
one of his
euphemism?
movies and
He
something
accepts
like
that
it
as hard as he
We're
accepts his
plotting
lung
right
cancer.
Twatting. Laura,
Kayla?
trademark.
No, not on the John Carpenter train.
Hashtag twatting,
I
people.
wouldn't know the difference
Hashtag
between his
twatting.
and any other bad film that comes on USA at 2 p.m.
Oh, Joe Bob
On a
Briggs.
Sunday.
I am, but I'm not.
The drive-in will never die.
Only because. Shut up. Only because it's sentimental shit. Because I never saw any scary movies until I got with you.
Movies?
I never saw
What
Halloween.
the fuck is happening here?
I never saw anything like that. So it was all a new experience. I've only been watching scary movies.
You know, I only
for
showed you like 2 John
4 or 5
Carpenter
years.
films.
I know, but I'm
And
just
they're the
saying,
ones I.
But I'm just saying that
Okay.
there's
Alright.
that's
Alright.
Yeah, and you can thank
and
Billy over
Halloween
here.
didn't really scare me that much. It wasn't.
Jaded. This poor generation. It's not scary. It's violent.
I mean, didn't even seem that violent to me at all.
Well, no, there's a couple of points in it that actually sort of
This-
make the
I mean,
horror
I get that
genre
it's supposed to
of
be
what
like
we
a
find today
psychological
as it
thriller
is. I mean,
kind of.
John Carpenter did come up with a
It's-
few camera
yeah.
tricks and stuff
Yeah.
that
Well, it's
are still
Psycho on
used.
Jim
I mean,
Cundy.
I get that it's supposed to be like the psychological.
It's Psycho
thriller.
on steroids
you
was the
know,
point back then. We're jaded
People
now.
were really
Fuck 'em.
fucking
Fuck those
scared
kids.
of
They
Psycho.
suck.
They were even scared of the fucking
Uh.
Vince Vaughn Psycho.
I would-
Like,
no,
they were
No,
scared of
nobody
that.
was scared of Vince Vaughn Psycho.
I was gonna say.
Wait, no.
That's not true. We were scared that somebody was allowed
It's a
to
whole
remake
different
Psycho.
kind.
Everybody was scared of Vince Vaughn. Nobody was scared of the
Yeah.
movie.
No,
I mean,
no. We watched it
Vince Vaughn is chubby
Vaughn
Iron
is.
Man.
during Halloween. Our Halloween thing during class, we watched Psycho, the Vince Vaughn and Anne Heche one, right?
Yeah, that's not
And
that
these
great.
girls were fucking terrified that I had to turn it off. I'm like, this shit is not scary.
At the thought of
He's
John...
a fucking perv that
no.
faps it while
I was
you're in
gonna
the
say,
shower.
I'd be terrified if I had to see Vince Vaughn pseudo-masturbate. I don't want to see that.
I don't either.
He's gonna be like snarky towards his
Was
dick and
that-
shit.
I'm
Hey,
like,
what's
if
going on?
anything, this
Speaking of
makes
that,
me
is
want to
anybody actually
vomit.
excited to see the new Hitchcock movie starring
Yes,
Anthony
I am
Hopkins
excited
as
to see that.
as Alfred Hitchcock?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be.
I am
There
excited
you
That's
to
gonna be dope.
And it's actually about Alfred Hitchcock trying to get the Psycho movie made and everything. And Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins, excuse me, is playing Alfred Hitchcock,
You
which is
can call
going
him
to be
Tony.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
Disagree.
I would rather see.
Boom!
I would rather see him.
Okay.
I'd rather
All
see
right,
him
I
doing
just-
making the birds and
I
torching the
will
fuck up
gladly-
Tippi Hedren.
I'm excited
Oh,
to
that
see
would
my
be neat,
case.
wouldn't it?
I have
He's a dick.
evidence.
Okay.
I threw the yellow card down.
All right.
Okay.
As
All
much
All
as,
right, Billy. Let's hear your.
Let's
problem.
hear it. Let's hear it.
as much as I love Helen Mirren's Aged Tits, I do. Ever since Mosquito Coast, man, just right.
Okay,
there.
you got a point in this, or are you just going to talk about tits?
No, motherfucker. I'm sorry. Does that not take precedent
it's
over
10
the point?
o'clock.
Rockin' tits.
It's 10 o'clock now.
It's 10 o'clock. It's always 10 o'clock.
10.
That's what my watch says that I don't have.
Tip 15.
Oh, but I can't talk shit about Anthony because he was so good in Hannibal. Look, he was hammered.
They gave him money, all right? Can we say the
HBO.
same?
No. Why? What is wrong with the Alfred Hitchcock?
There's nothing wrong with that film. That film's fine. I'm
Okay.
more anticipating The Woman on by HBO Productions on HBO, starring Toby Jones as Alfred Hitchcock
Oh,
as a
yeah.
creeper like he was,
Yeah.
and a misogynist like he was, and I forget the
I'm
female
pretty
lead.
sure the Hitchcock movie with Hopkins, he's going to be a misogynist piece of shit.
I
You
know.
can't do like Hitchcock.
I'm more
I
excited,
don't
and this one was announced
Okay.
first, and I saw more shit on it first. It's like Dante's Peak versus Volcano.
Ah.
I'm more into Dante's Peak because it came out first and
I
had
love
different
Dante's
ideas.
Peak.
This one's going for, there's a little more flash to the Hopkins one. There's a little more sizzle to the steak. I want more steak. I love Toby Jones, and I love to see him in a lead. He's a little googly wall-eyed for that
Well,
role,
that's
sure, but fuck
So
it.
it's
Yeah,
Hitchcock.
fucking put him in a
I was gonna
fat suit, it'll be fine.
He is! And he's got the voice, man. I mean,
He actually,
Hopkins has
is
got...
he actually doing the Alfred Hitchcock
well,
like
he's,
voice?
He's
What's-
Toby Jones.
And
So he's naturally kind of already there with
Well,
the whole
that-
hello.
and the Hitchcock voice was, I mean, you know, that was one. I mean, that was the walk-in voice back.
I mean,
in
you
the
know,
day.
Yeah,
everybody had
everybody had
I
Hitchcock.
want to
Yeah.
introduce you to a
Because he
bird.
had this mouthful of ham. Hello.
He had
I'm
B-word
Alfred
fat.
Hitchcock.
I mean, that's it.
I got so much
Jowl. He had jowl problems.
modulations.
Yeah.
It was
Jowl
auto-tuned
modulations,
through
thank
the fat located around his throat.
He was always motorboating himself.
Yeah, everybody had a
The
everybody
Hitchcock.
had a Hitchcock impression during the James Dean
Yeah.
James
So,
Dean
speaking-
Dean Martin hour. James Dean was
Speaking
dead
of
by then.
HBO, there's a show,
That didn't
or
contradict my
a
point.
movie.
My point was awesome.
You were talking about HBO.
Yeah, tell me.
There's a movie coming out about Edgar Allan Poe. Do you
Which one?
I don't know. It's
Superman!
it's on
Jinx, you and
HBO,
Chuck
and I
Jones.
can't remember it, but it looks really, really good.
You don't remember anything about it, but it looks good.
No, it's about.
Is it
like,
the
where-
Stallone project? Because
No.
he really did. He loved Edgar Allan Poe.
No.
Hey, I don't know why nobody wanted me to be the part.
I'm a
I
big
did.
fan of Poe, and I want to know what it is. It's like it's telling his
John
life
Cusack
story.
played Edgar Allan Poe.
In The
He
Raven.
solved a murder mystery.
That's not what I'm talking about.
You're not talking about John
Oh, that was-
Cusack's
that
Edgar
was
Allan
fun.
Poe in The Raven.
I love John
No.
Cusack.
I love him
do
too,
too,
but
I
that
do.
mean his movies are.
Well, hell, you act like John Cusack.
It's an evil fucking room.
Oh no, I act like John Cusack. I'm gonna weep.
I know,
I will
right?
take that to the bank.
I was gonna say,
So
what?
what, Kayla? What's this other one then? Is it like a biopic or?
Yeah, it talks about where he marries his cousin.
Yeah.
All that
So is
stuff.
it like a series, or are we going through the life of Edgar Allan Poe, or?
No, it's like a 2.5 hour long.
It's like two giant
feature.
breasts.
Do you remember who's in it?
Okay, so cool. It's a feature.
Okay.
So
I know it's not John.
do you know like the
Cusack.
name of it? Is it just called
No,
like
that's
Poe,
why
or?
I'm saying. That's why I
Okay.
brought it up
Yeah.
because I don't.
If any of
know.
you out there in Twitterland or
I'm
Facebook or
Googling.
anything like that,
Laura's
okay,
Googling.
we're googling. We're
Laura's
googling at
over there
this point.
googling herself.
I was trying to make this more interactive, but apparently
Eh, they don't wanna
everybody
interact with
just
it.
shits on my ideas.
Still there googling her tweet.
Googling or Twitter.
That's my yellow card.
Twitter
I'm not
Google.
discounting Anthony Hopkins. I'm
No.
saying I support the
John
working
Cusack?
man Toby Jones in this respect.
Hey, I'm all
Billy,
for that.
it's a big world. There's lots of afternoons. We can watch both.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
This is true.
I just throw my hat in.
I
for
would
that.
have to choose. I can drink Coke today and Pepsi tomorrow.
I was gonna say you're
This
probably
is America, by God.
judging from that,
Hell's
you're
Bells
probably
used
gonna
to
see
work
the
for
HBO
Pepsi.
one first then, because it's on TV.